Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I actually got paid. However, this is a different kind of paycheck. I was gonna go ahead and put it down on paper, but there's not so much substance in there since most of my bills had already been paid from my previous paycheck. I feel like I want to do a monthly budget and then throughout the month just update you guys on what's going on. So anywho, in today's paycheck scenario, I got paid through my shop and I got paid through my workers comp. However, there's something that I was like, oh my god, and that was that on one of the payouts, it was from workers comp. It wasn't the same normal amount that I usually get, and not only that, it kind of was like, this is it. That's kind of what it kind of read, and I was like, I'm like, what am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do? And if you guys have been following me, I think back in September I said I was going full-time sticker shop. I was, and I did. However, every time I would get a disbursement, I would use that from workers' comp for savings, to throw it at my sinking funds, just to have something else, because my shop was already taking care of heavy things like my rent, which is $1,350, which is a lot for an individual on a single income and living in LA. And it was taking care of my cash envelopes and my house bills, that kind of stuff. So when I saw that, I immediately panicked, you guys. Immediately panicked. I'm like, I'm gonna be homeless. That's like the first thing that comes into mind. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? I need a second job. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, calm down, Erika, calm down. As a budgeter, we have a plan. We've always had a plan, and if not, we have been taught principles on how to live the way we live. So here is how my paycheck that just happened is gonna go. First, I saved half of my rent immediately. I wanted to save the full amount. However, I'm not there yet. I got other bills to pay. I'm like, so I threw $675 to my savings because I need to live here for March. I love this apartment. It's actually pretty cheap for the area, or actually just in LA, in my opinion. Because I tried looking somewhere like where I used to live with my parents. They're like $1,800. It's no good. Studios are even worse. I'm like, for $100 more, I get more square footage here. Like, excuse me? No, we're not doing that. So anywho, I'm like, I'm gonna fight nail and tooth to keep my apartment and where I'm at, and we're just gonna fingers crossed that everything works out well. Anywho, so that's the first thing that I did with my paychecks. I saved for my rent. Next, I had to think about myself. I literally had like $8.71 in my cash envelope system, and I'm like, girl, we need gas, and I'm like, I need groceries, and I need a coffee. Basically. So I went ahead and transferred, I think it was $285. My math could be wrong, but I transferred out $75 for groceries. I transferred out $50 for gas and $160 for spending. Now, my goal from now on for the entire rest of the month is that I can only spend that. And what I meant by that is that because of the disbursements from workers' comp, I would like tiptoe out and use some of that, spare income to, just buy stuff sometimes, because Jesus, I'm a free spirit at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I like to spend my money, and it's not good. It's not happening anymore. So we're cutting that off, and I'm living within my little mini means. I gotta live within, my allotted stuff. Even though I feel tempted to like just crawl out of there. You get me? Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. So I went ahead and transferred that out into my cash envelope system, which is on my Betterment account. If you guys don't know, I do a debit card only, and I only transfer out my cash envelope allowances on there and call it a day. So we got my rent out of the way, and we got my cash envelopes out of the way. So next I was like, okay, what else do I have to do? So I'm like, okay, upcoming thing that is coming is my phone bill. So that got put aside. And then next I saw that I had to pay for my electricity in the near future. I put that amount aside. And then my car insurance, that had to be put aside. I was like, wow. I'm like, I can do this. This is possible. Where a struggling really did come was my savings. I was like, oh, I'm like, I want to do so much, but with so little. Now, I had previously transferred out some of my spare income to, you know, fund my niece's 15th dress. So that was already funded. And then I'm ongoing funding for my trip that's coming up in March. I can't cancel that, and it's gonna happen. However, I was just like, this is something that, you know, it's gonna happen. I need to have the funds for it. However, do I really want to continue with it? And I made the decision, like, yeah, we're gonna have to continue with it, but everything else has to come to a stop. So I went ahead and funded about, what is it? I think last time it was like $120 for it, and then this time around, I think I'm only gonna do, if I'm willing to, I'll do $200. And then I was like thinking, okay, it's coming up. There's like, it's only a couple more weeks left in February. Like, Lord, February is almost gone to me in my head. And I was like, okay, that needs to get funded. And the next thing that I was targeting was my debt. If you guys don't know, I have two debts currently right now. I have my IKEA card and my student loan. I'm like, I want to pay off my debt. I'm like, especially now where I'm just going to get more and more constricted. I'm like, I need to go ahead and pay that off. So I'm going to throw $100 at debt, and that should bring it down. I think like about $150 for my IKEA card, and hopefully by next month, or like maybe in the next paycheck, we're good to go, and that thing can be canceled out, and all I have left is my student fund, which, oh, school is school and I need it, and if this is how things go, it'll be good for me in the future. Who knows? But anywho, yeah, you guys, that is how today is happening, how I woke up to the news of, like, you know what, you're getting cut off, woman. It's you and only you. And I'm like, I got this. I got this. I'm like, I've gone through a debt-free journey. I've gone through struggles. I've survived. I didn't die, you know? And I'm like, I got a cushion, and if push comes to shove, part-time job does not seem that terrible, in my opinion. I mean, I got restrictions, body parts, so, you know, it's gonna be hard to find an employer who wants to accommodate those restrictions. However, yeah, it's a process. Anyhow, for you guys wondering, yes, I'm in contact with my lawyer. I'm in contact with my doctors, and I sent a message saying, "Oh, can you explain why this is happening? Because I'm just not there. Like, someone catch me up." But anywho, that is what's going on. And the worst part is that it's my birthday this Sunday, and I'm like, I'm a broke, almost homeless person. But I'm not. But I'm just like, welcome to my February, guys. Welcome. I am here, and I'm gonna go ahead and continue to update you guys on how I'm doing. But for now, this baby right here is now officially my only stream of income besides YouTube, which hits later down the month. But I've been terrible at it. I know I have. I'm like, it's hard to be, you know, create content, edit and upload, and still have like piles of homework to do, and then piles of orders, and I'm like, oh my god. But I don't even think this is a good thing, but my shop has slowed down, and I guess it's because, you know, it's the new year, or like everyone's, you know, finally, you know, catching their breath from the holidays. So it's kind of been a slow month for me, which is also kind of scary, but like, I've dealt with slow months in the past, and I'm like, I made through it. I survived. And all you have to do is, you know, still stay genuine, stay authentic, and offer what you always offer, which is me on stickers. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. It's a little different. Trust me, I will go and do my budget on paper and hopefully film it for you guys pretty soon on the upcoming ones, hopefully. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Wish me luck, send good vibes, and whoo, stressful February, I swear. Here's to 29. I'll be 29, you guys. This Sunday, I'll be 29. Oh my god. My last year in my 20s. And then I'm gonna be 30. And I swear, I'm like, then that's when I'll be like full-on adult, like adulting life, maybe, who knows. I don't feel like an adult, I still feel like a teenager. Anywho, okay, bye you guys.